నేను చేస్తాను. When we discuss about the balancing of equations, these are reactants, these are products. Am I right? That means A plus B gives rise to C. C plus O2 gives rise to CO2. So this can be called as reactants and this is called as products. Any doubts? Yes? So here we know about the reactants and products. What do you mean by balancing of equation? According to law of conservation of mass, according to the law of conservation of mass, we'll say that if you want to write the complete balancing equation, so we need to balance it. That means if you want to balance the equation, the reactant should always equal to the products. The reactant should always equal to the products. For example, here hydrogen gas, oxygen gas gives rise to H2O. That means to form water molecule here, hydrogen gas should interact with the oxygen gas. When these two react chemically to form water. So simply we'll write this. This is the formation of chemical equation. Is that the equation is complete? We need to check that the number of atoms, the mass of atoms of this hydrogen and this hydrogen individually and this oxygen and this oxygen should be equal. So we need to go with the multiplications or we need to go with the prefix. We need to balance it. Without touching the formulae, we need to balance it. Here, how many hydrogens are there, children? Here, how many hydrogens are there?
2.
Here, how many hydrogens are there? 2. That means number of hydrogens are equal. Understood or not? Here, how many oxygens are there, children? 2. Here, how many oxygens are there? 1. Is it balanced? Is it balanced?
No.
No. So how many oxygen should be required? So we require 2 oxygen. So that we can't add like this. This is wrong. This is wrong. So where we need to add 2 over here? We need to add 2 at the prefix. That is called as prefix. We need to add 2 at the prefix. Understood? We need to add at the prefix. So when we add to the prefix, what happens, children? When we add the number to the prefix, so that
the equation is balanced.
No, the equation is not balanced. Here nothing is there means we consider it as 1. 2 into 1, 2. Here 2 oxygens are balanced. But think about the hydrogens. 2 twos are 4. But here how many twos, how many hydrogens are there? Only 2 hydrogens are there. So that you need to add 2. 1 more 2 over here. So now see that number. Both reactants and products. 2 twos are 4. 2 twos are 4. So 4 hydrogens, 4 hydrogens. Oxygens, how many? 2. Here nothing is there, means consider it as 1. 2 into 1? 2 oxygens. Is both oxygens and hydrogens are balanced? Oxygens and hydrogens are balanced?
Yes, ma'am.
Balanced it or not? Yes. So do it for this. How many hydrogens are here? 2. Here how many hydrogens are there? 1. So to get to what I need to do?
Add in prefix.
Add at prefix 2. Here 2 hydrogens, 2 into 1, 2. Here chlorines how many? 2. Here this 2 belongs to both hydrogen and chlorine. 2 into 1, 2. So all are balanced? All are balanced?
Yes, ma'am.
Children? So here how many carbons are there? 1. Here how many carbons are there? 1. Both are balanced? Both are balanced? Both are balanced or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, both are balanced. Here how many hydrogens are there? 4. Here how many hydrogens are there? 2. So 2 is not sufficient. So that we need to go with even numbers, not with the odd numbers like half or any other fractions or decimals. Here 2 are there. So how many it requires here? 2 into 2. So I'll add 2 over here. I'll add 2 over here. Understood? So how many hydrogens? 2 into 2, 4. Hydrogens are balanced. Hydrogens are balanced. Over. Now see about the oxygens. How many oxygens are here? 2. Here how many oxygens are there? 2. 2 oxygens. And here how many oxygens? 2 into 2. So 2 plus 2, 4. But here how many oxygens are there? 2. 2. So I need to add 2 over here. 2 into 2, 4. That means carbon 1, both the sides balanced. Hydrogen 4, both the sides balanced. And oxygen, if you see, here 2 are there. 2. Here 2 into 2, 2. 2 plus 2? 2 plus 2? 4. Here oxygens 4, but here only 2 are there. So I have added prefix 2. So how many oxygens? 4. Is it balanced or not?
It's balanced.
Balanced. Shall I give few more examples? Shall I give few more examples?
Yes, ma'am.
Few more examples I'll give. Just take. Jet write down. Are you noting it down? Children? Only 2 are there in the class, I know, but even though. Jet plus HCl gives rise to ZnCl2 plus hydrogen gas. Balance it. Balance it.
Zn plus 2 HCl.
Zn plus 2 HCl gives rise to ZnCl2 H2. Why? Because Zn is 1 here. 1. Okay. Here, hydrogens 2 into 2. 2 hydrogens. Here 2 hydrogens. Balance. 2 into 1, 2 chlorines, and here 2 chlorines. Okay? Balanced. Is it balanced or not? Yes? That means zinc is 1 both the sides. Hydrogens are 2 both the sides. Chlorines are 2 both the sides. So the equation is balanced. Is it clear? Is it clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay. So this is about the balancing of equation. So according to which law is this balancing of equation is used, children? According to which law?
Law of conservation of mass.
So according to the law of conservation of mass, so mass neither be created nor be destroyed in a chemical equation. So we'll balance the number of atoms so that the energy won't be destroyed according to law of conservation of mass. Mass states that mass neither be created nor be destroyed during a chemical reaction. That means there is no new formation of mass takes place or there is no loss of mass takes place during a chemical reaction. Only the mass within the, there may be alteration of mass takes place in a chemical reaction during the chemical reaction, but if you weigh the products, there is no change in the mass. There is no change in the mass. I want to show you a small video about it. Wait, I'll show you. Yeah. I showed you this video.
Yes, ma'am, you showed us this last class.
Okay, so no doubts about it now? You want to see once again?
No, ma'am.
No, that's all. Okay, so we have completed balancing of chemical equations. Along with this chemical equations, we have completed language of chemistry completely. Am I right? So without leaving any concepts, we have completed. Understood? Okay. So no doubts? So if you have any doubts regarding the soil, also tell me so that we'll discuss.
Okay, ma'am, no doubt.
No doubts, no? So here formation of soil, introduction of the soil we have discussed, and how the how the soil forms by two processes. One is physical weathering and the other one is chemical weathering. If when we consider the physical weathering, there is no change in the properties of the rock, parent rock. What do you mean the parent rock, children? The main rock from which the soil forms, that is nothing but a parent rock. So there is no chance of formation of properties of the parent rock. When we discussed about weathering, when we discuss about the chemical weathering, there is a chance of the proper changing of the property of the rock. The main ingredient for the changing the mineral rock into another kind of rock is nothing but water. So both physical and the chemical weathering takes place to form a soil. Okay, and we have discussed about the stages of the soil also. So what are the three stages of the soil? In the first stage, the parent rock breaks into smaller pieces. The parent rock converts into like a smaller pieces, and these smaller pieces and further based upon how this first stage form. In the first stage, there is a formation of or the involvement of both physical weathering and the chemical weathering can be takes place. In the second stage, there is a formation of soil takes place along with the humus also formed. It simply will nothing but upper fertile soil is formed along with the humus. Okay, so here the main action of both bacterial and microorganisms takes place, and this decompose the plants and animals decomposed into humus. So this humus is very much useful to maintain the fertility of the soil. If there is a chance of removing the fertility of the soil, so what happens, children? So the plant won't get the proper nutrients. The third stage is these humus or the fertility of the soil should penetrate inside the layers of the soil. So when they penetrated inside the soil, what happened? The beneath layer of the soil also should have the stability to hold the soil, to hold the plant and supply the proper nutrients to the plant. Along with the nutrients, and this water also plays a major role to transfer all the nutrients to the plants which are present inside the soil. And the next one, factors affecting formation of soil. First one, climate. In the climate, what are the four aspects? Temperature, wind, water, and even plants. Okay, so these climatic conditions and remaining aspects also will form or make the soil very much fertile, and this converts the rock into simpler particles. Climate plays a major role. So this I have shown you in the video also. Understood or not? So this is the aspects we have discussed in this session, and then next coming session we'll see that to make the session more interesting with very good videos. At the same way we discuss many other aspects also. If you have any doubts, you can stay and ask. Yes, children? No? No doubts? So that we can, I think we can log out if you have no doubts.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you, Unmana. Have you any doubts?
No doubt.
No, ma'am.
Very good, very good.